I am going to ask you to answer some questions and solve some problems today. Some of the questions and problems will seem very easy, while others might seem hard. Always do the best you can, and if you don't know an answer, it's okay to say, I don't know. Sometimes I'm going to need to type your answers on my computer, and sometimes I'll ask you to use your tablet in front of you to answer the questions. Sometimes you'll have to see pictures or words or listen to the questions, so make sure that the tablet is always sitting in that direction it's in right now. Sometimes the Done button is going to appear on your screen, which you should have right now. And when it does, you can tap that button so I know that you're done. Let's go ahead and try that right now. Go ahead and tap Done. Perfect. When you see this picture on your tablet, it means that you do not need to look at the tablet, you can just listen. Do you have any questions before we start?
No.
Okay, let's go ahead and begin. Now you're going to hear some sentences from your speaker. After you hear the two beeps, tell me one word that finishes the sentence.
Candy tastes.
I think it's candy taste.
What word would you use to finish that sentence?
Taste candy.
Let's try the next one. For this one, we'll say candy tastes good. Let's try it again.
Candy tastes.
Good.
Good job. So does that make sense? You'll use your word to fill in the end of the sentence.
A bird flies. A fish.
I don't know.
That's okay. For this one, we would say a bird flies, a fish swims. Let's try it again.
A bird flies. A fish.
The bird flies wings, and the bird swim.
Good job. So for this one, we'll say a bird flies, a fish swims. Can you try that? You repeat. A bird flies,
A bird flies.
a fish swims.
A fish swims.
Good job.
Both girls and boys like to play softball. For many, it is their favorite.
I don't know.
It's okay.
Whales live in the.
See?
Great job.
A duck quacks, but a dog.
Barks.
Cereal is for breakfast. A sandwich is for.
Lunch.
To shut out all of the light, we closed the curtains. Then the room was very.
Quiet.
Good job. Now you're on a roll.
We ride in.
A car.
There is no milk in the refrigerator. We need to go and get some at the.
Shopping.
Margaret thought it was foolish of Jim to go outside in the rain without an umbrella. She thought his clothes might get.
don't know.
Thank you for the beautiful flowers from your garden. I am going to put them in a
Flower pot.
He stretched first one leg and then the
I don't know.
That's okay.
Have you ever been locked out of your house? If that happens, you'll wish you had an extra.
I think a locker.
Good job.
When the astronauts were on the moon, they collected samples of rocks. Then they brought them back to
Earth.
If a mother skunk thinks that there is danger to her young, she protects them. She can produce a very unpleasant.
I don't know.
It's okay.
She might have been the first teenager to win had she not tripped. She was heartbroken, but she would have another.
Chance.
Lacrosse has become one of the fastest growing team sports. Every year, more and more people decide they want to learn how to.
Don't know.
That's okay.
When he wants to, a turtle can pull into his.
I don't know.
Carrots can be eaten cooked. They can also be eaten.
Like salad or.
Great job.
Harvesting strawberries is an exhausting all-day job, requiring many hands. During the short harvest time, everyone pitches in, going back and forth in the.
It's okay.
People who eat breakfast daily tend to perform better. They are less tired and irritable than those who go without that.
So now you're going to hear some stories from your speaker, okay? First, you're going to hear a beep just like you did before, and then the story will begin. When the story is over, you're going to hear 2 beeps. Then I'm going to ask you some questions about the story you heard. Are you ready to start?
The baby bear scrambled up the tree. He looked down proudly at his brother, who was far below. Suddenly, he realized that climbing down was harder than climbing up. He gave a loud, piercing cry for his mother.
What did the baby bear climb?
A tree.
Great job. Why did the baby bear look proudly at his brother?
I'm trying to figure out, but I don't know.
That's okay, take your time.
Because he was happy or...
Great job. Why did the baby bear cry for his mother?
Probably the baby bear wasn't scared of heights.
Great job. Now we're going to listen to another story. Are you ready?
Kaylee and her friends like to ride their bikes in the park. They especially like to coast down the steep hill by the playground. When they are on the swings, they keep a close eye on their bikes.
Where do Kaylee and her friends like to ride their bikes?
To their house or... I can't figure out really much, but...
That's okay, you're doing a great job thinking about it. What is near the steep hill?
I think like the hills and like the mountains or...
Good. Why do they keep a close eye on their bikes when they are on the swings?
Trying to think, but I don't know.
That's okay. Remember, you can take your time to think about it. We're not in a hurry, okay? Let's listen to another story. Are you ready?
Juanita watched from her apartment window as the yellow taxis and green and blue buses rushed by on the street below. She hoped that she would be back in school tomorrow. Staying home all day was not fun.
What two colors were the buses?
I think the green and the red.
Why did Juanita want to be back in school?
Because she likes to learn.
Why do you think that she was at home?
Well, she was bored, but she wants to go back.
Let's listen to the next story. Are you ready?
Jasmine got a new bike. The bike was blue. Jasmine was happy.
What did Jasmine get?
A blue bike.
What color was the bike again?
A blue.
Great job. Why do you think that Jasmine got a bike?
She was happy.
Rosa likes to jump rope.
What was the girl's name?
I think Jessa.
Good job. And what does she like to do?
Jump rope.
Great. You ready for the next one?
Marco took a peanut butter sandwich for lunch. He also took an apple.
What type of sandwich did Marco take?
Peanut butter.
Good job. And what else did he take?
An apple.
Good. Are you ready for the next story?
Olga went to the beach with friends. They took a picnic lunch and 3 towels.
What 2 things did they take to the beach?
A picnic basket and 3 towels.
Good job. How many towels did they take?
3.
Why did they take those towels?
They were going to the beach.
All right. Now you're going to see some pictures on your screen, okay? What do we call the picture you see on your screen right now?
I think it's a hanger.
Good job. Now what do you see?
A doorknob. A calculator. I think it's a globe ball. A stoplight. Paper clip.
Good job.
Crunches. I forgot what it was, but
What do you think it might be called?
not a telescope, but it's kind of hard. I don't remember that.
That's okay.
I think it's a canoe.
Good job. What part of the elephant do you see? Or is it pointing to, rather?
I think like they're like horns.
Good job. What is this part of the shoe called?
I think it's I forget what it was, but I do remember, but I forgot it.
That's okay. What is this?
I don't know what is that, but I've seen it before.
Do you have any idea what you think it might be called?
I don't know.
That's okay. Let's try the next one. What do you see on your screen now?
It's a balance.
What is that?
I think it's a thing for your heart like that.
Good job. What is this
I
called?
think it's a time.
Can you tell me another answer for that?
I think the I don't know what is it, but I do know it.
That's okay. What is this called?
No.
That's okay. What is this?
I think it's like the cup thing you add stuff in there, but I forgot what it was again, but
What is this?
I think it's for the instruments, and I think it's
Can you tell me what the name of the instrument is?
I heard it before, but I forgot it.
Would you like to keep thinking about it, or would you like me to move on?
I'm gonna move on.
Look at the picture on your screen. If I describe what's happening in this picture, I could say, the kids are climbing. But that sentence does not tell you everything about the picture. A better sentence would be, the kids are climbing the tree. Look at that new picture there. I want you to tell me a good sentence about what is happening in this picture.
She's painting a tree, like a mountain, an ocean, I think.
Good job. That had a lot of detail in your sentence. What's happening in this picture?
The bird is giving the worm to the babies.
Good job. Tell me a good sentence about what is happening in this picture.
They're cleaning the car.
Tell me a good sentence about what is happening in this picture.
The mother's taking the kid to school, but the staff, I don't know, but just wait, stop, and let the people cross.
Now you have a paragraph on your screen. A sentence is missing from this paragraph. When Juan packs his lunch, he takes 3 things. First, he packs an apple. Finally, he puts in a bottle of water. Tell me a good sentence that would fit on that line in the middle.
Probably like a sandwich.
Good job. Finish this sentence. I am not only going to the movie, but...
Think going home.
Now listen to what I say. You have been asked to write a report about elephants. Tell me a good first sentence for this report.
Elephants have the horns, right?
They do.
I think they're trying to kill the prey animals.
Carlos lost his wallet. Tell me a good sentence about this and use the word although.
Otto lost something, but like losing a toy.
Good job. Tell me a good sentence about 3 things that you would like to do on a sunny day.
I think like walking to the park, and going to the beach, and going to the pool.
Great job. Listen to what I say. Tell me a good sentence about 2 ways that an apple is like a banana.
Well, apple is healthy for you, but banana is healthy for you too.
Great job. Tell me a good sentence that demonstrates the meaning of the phrase, in spite of her determination.
Like do your work.
Good. Listen to what I say. You have been asked to write an essay about a favorite topic that you studied in school. Tell me an interesting first sentence that you might use for this essay.
Well, you have to write an essay about for doing something today, for like going to school, and tell your parents and write the sentences you did.
Good job. Use these words in a complete sentence with some detail. Esoteric, lecture, and consequently.
I think it's constantly.
All right, let's move on to the next test. You are going to see some words on your screen, one at a time. I want for you to read each word aloud, okay?
Second, guess, shown, whole, piece, thought, since, is island, nephew, endurance, a no vegan, an announcer, doable, created, get out, did, tower, thorough, most, courageous, agreed, contrary, furious, technology, no, not curious, fantastic.
Good job. You're a great reader. Now I want you to read a made-up word and tell me how it would sound if it were a real word, okay? How would this word sound?
How?
Good. Next, you're going to read some more made-up words. Are you ready? Go ahead.
Sport, fast, true, church, wish, nos, shen, shin, top, to, article, poke, snow, roast, gams, sip, uspaw, film, slacky, conversary, fade, jail, courage, painter, sayest, abandon, go, bead, sped, roten, extend, fig fiction, front, Q, opie, time, courage, dome, grim, pam, hunted, Dermot in testing at Owen.
Good job. Those words got pretty hard, huh? Now I want you to read some sentences and decide whether the answer to them is yes or no. You have a sentence on your screen. Read the sentence. If the sentence is true, tap yes. If the sentence is not true, tap no. And here on your screen you have the yes and the no, okay?
A cow is an animal. Yes.
That's right. Now read this sentence.
A fish can read.
If the sentence is true, tap yes. If it's not true, tap no.
No.
Great job. Now you're going to see 4 more sentences on your screen. You'll tap yes or no for each sentence. Work as quickly as you can without making mistakes. If you do make a mistake, just tap your new answer. When you're done, tap the Done button at the bottom of your screen. Go ahead. Now you're going to see more sentences like these. Start at the top of your screen, read each sentence and tap yes or no. When you get to the bottom of your screen, tap next. Keep working until I tell you to stop. Work as quickly as you can without making mistakes. If you do make a mistake, just tap your new answer. If you have trouble reading a word or cannot think of an answer, go ahead and skip that one and go on to the next one. You'll have 3 minutes. Are you ready? Good job. That's the end of our time. Let's start the next test. I want you to read some words and then decide which two words go together. If the words were apple, tree, moon, and banana, you would choose apple and banana because they're both fruits. If the words were pear, drum, couch, and chair, you would choose couch and chair because they're both furniture. Does that make sense? Look at the words here on your screen. Two of those words go together. Use your finger to tap the two words that go together. Good job. Pen and pencil go together. Now look at the new words. Which two go together? Good job, that's right. Now you're going to see 4 more rows of words on your screen. Tap the two words that go together in each row. Work as quickly as you can without making mistakes. If you do make a mistake, just tap the one you want to change and then tap your new answer. When you're done, tap the Done button at the bottom of your screen. Go ahead. Now you're going to see more rows of words just like those. Tap the two words in each row that go together. Start at the top of your screen and do each row. When you get to the bottom of your screen, tap Next. Keep working until I tell you to stop. Work as quickly as you can without making mistakes, and if you do make a mistake, just remember to tap the one you want to change and then tap your new answer. If you have trouble reading the words or finding two words that go together, just skip that one and go on to the next one. You'll have 3 minutes. Are you ready? Go ahead. Great job. Okay. Now you have a picture on your screen. Under the picture it says, the house is bigger than the...
Me.
Good job. Tell me again a little bit louder what word belongs in the blank space.
Me.
Good job. For this sentence, we would say, man. The house is bigger than the man. Okay? Let's try it again. The house is bigger than the...
Man.
Good job. Now you're going to read each item to yourself and tell me one word that goes in the blank space. Are you ready?
I went to the dentist. He pulled out my toothbrush.
Good job.
The bird. The bird is flying.
Good job.
Where is it? It's clean. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
A pig has 4 legs. The bird has 2. I think the wings, no, but I don't.
Good job. Let's go to the next one.
The sign above the sign by the building said no parking. House. Phone. City. Eat. Fire. Or like fit in. I don't know.
That's okay.
There's a dig. And a seatbelt. Hat. I think the mittens. I think it's a firefly.
It's okay. Let's move to the next one. It's okay. It's okay. Let's move on to something new.